feel like everyone around you is sick right now and you're either catching everything or living in fear of it, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to explain how acupuncture supports your immune system, how we can use it preventatively, how it can help when you have a flu, cold, or even strep throat alongside appropriate medical care. Hi, my name is Dr. Tripat. I'm an acupuncturist with medical training, not a licensed physician. And I bridge modern medicine and traditional Chinese medicine to help the body heal very intelligently. A quick disclaimer before we jump in: acupuncture does not replace antibiotics when they are medically indicated, like a confirmed strep throat case. What it does do is support your immune system, reduce inflammation, improve recovery, and help prevent reoccurrence of these types of viral and bacterial infections. So let's dive in. Okay, why we even get sick more in the cold season? From a Western perspective, you have less vitamin D coming in because there's a lot less sunlight, especially if you live in the northern hemisphere. Even the small amount of sunlight that we do get, because of the angle of the sun, the UV lights that helps convert the vitamin D in our skin isn't as potent. So you're not even if you get some sun time during wintertime in the northern hemisphere, it's not really doing much. So you're also indoor more often, and there is a higher viral exposure because you're indoor more and you're hanging out with people a lot more. If you're stressed out, if you have poor sleep, that causes immune suppression because your body is more on a fight or flight mode and it can't really do all the day to day recovery and repair that it needs to do. From a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, cold and or wind together can penetrate into our skin pores a lot more easily, and the lung system becomes very vulnerable. Defensive qi, which is also called wei qi, weakens as you are stressed out, having poor sleep. In Chinese medicine, immunity isn't just about white blood cells, it's your body's ability to respond, adapt, and recover. And that's exactly where acupuncture shines the most. How acu can support your immunity: it helps by regulating your nervous system. Number one, reduces chronic stress, improves the vagal tone, getting you from sympathetic fight or flight into the parasympathetic rest digest, shifts the body out of fight or flight. A stressed nervous system equals a weaker immune response because your body's more focused on trying to keep you alive from the pretend bear that it's keeping you alive from, that you think your body is being attacked by a bear. Okay. Um, Number two is improving immune signaling. Research shows that acupuncture can modulate inflammatory cytokines, so it increases them, supports white blood cell activity. There's also research showing that after an acupuncture session, there's a significant increase in white blood cell count for the next 24 to 48 hours. And it improves circulation to the lymphatic tissues, which gets all the gunk moving in your body. So you are able to heal faster. Number three is supporting your lung and digestive function. In traditional Chinese medicine, your lung governs your immunity, which, in the sense of your lung, if your lung qi is weak, then like your immune system's also weak. And also in the sense of the defensive wei qi, it's the energetic qi around the surface of your skin that would fight off and keep wind and cold from invading into your skin. If that energy is weak in you, then the cold and wind is more likely to invade the porous skin. Yeah, if your digestion's weak, your immunity will also be weak. I feel like everyone kind of knows that by now and accepts that as a fact. So, acupuncture for prevention. Who should consider preventative acupuncture? People who get sick repetitively, healthcare workers who are in the work environment, teachers who are constantly around little kids who are constantly getting sick, students, pediatric to older students who are in confined spaces where flu, colds get passed around a lot easier. anyone under chronic stress who can't shift their body out of a chronic fight or flight mode into rest so that their body can repair and heal. The preventative goals for traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture are to strengthen that Wei Qi I was talking about, improve your sleep, and reduce baseline inflammation, support your gut and immune connection by also increasing your white blood cells. A typical frequency of like this type of treatment would be once every 2 to 4 weeks during cold season to keep your immune system turned on, but also keep your nervous system nice and regulated so you're not on like this go, go, go mode. And then if there's a lot more exposure periods or a high exposure period where like everyone around you is getting sick, then you would up that as more often. So, like once a week, maybe. Think of this like immune training for your immune system instead of like an emergency care type of situation. I learned this firsthand this past week. When you feel a cold or flu coming on, there are steps that you can do home remedy wise and or go get acupuncture to really kick it out of your system before it even gets the chance to create a bigger impact in your body. So early symptoms can be scratchy throat, inflamed tonsils, swollen tonsils, chills, body aches, fatigue, mild fever, and acupuncture can shorten the duration that you have any of these symptoms. So I thought my tonsils were inflamed. I thought I was coming down with something. I started all my home remedy cares, and then I gave myself acupuncture with the same principles that I'm going to talk about today. And it was short lived. A day. I had headaches and swollen tonsils for about a day, and that was it. And it was kicked out. Whereas other people that I know, that did not occur. So you can shorten the duration, you can reduce the severity as what I just described, and you can help fever regulate naturally, relieve congestion and headaches, and the earlier you come in, the better the outcome. So as soon as you feel it coming on, if you are able to go see your acupuncturist, this is the perfect time to kick it out before it makes a bigger issue in your body. And this is when we help the body expel pathogens effectively rather than suppressing symptoms blindly and or just taking like a NyQuil, Dayquil, or cough syrup. Acupuncture is like the proactive way of trying to kick it out of your system so that you can recover faster and go on about your day. So, going into strep throat, where acupuncture fits in, confirmed strep throat requires antibiotics. Saying that out there. First things first. But however, acupuncture can help with reducing the throat pain and inflammation and like the hotness in your throat, support immune recovery, reduce fatigue during antibiotic treatment, and can help prevent reoccurrence. So you're working alongside the antibiotics, not against them. This is a and situation, not one or the other. And you can use acupuncture for during your recovery once like the most yucky part is gone. You can also come in when there are really inflamed tonsils, and we can do some points on your body to help clear out the excess heat and shorten that duration. And for recurrent strep patterns, this is integrative care at its best. This is not you choose acupuncture versus Western medicine, you do them together, and it brings the best outcome for you as a patient. So, what acupuncture can't do in these situations, and this part's really important, so it's not like this magic pill that you can have and everything works out miraculously. Acupuncture doesn't actually kill the bacteria directly. It increases your immune response, which then indirectly causes a better immune response to the bacterial infection that you're having. It does not replace urgent medical care. Always go see your family physician first before you seek out an acupuncturist on any of these situations if you are unsure. And this also does not override any red flag symptoms, like if you know and think that. So, to quick recap, because my camera just died. Recap: acupuncture can't kill the bacteria directly, does not replace urgent medical care, and does not override red flag symptoms of strep throat that you need antibiotics for. But it does help your body to do what it's designed to do, and that's turn on your natural healing ability so that your body can fight whatever it needs to fight in the immune system a lot better and faster and have a much stronger response. So, who benefits the most? You'll benefit if you get sick easily, you take a long time to recover from each illness, you feel wiped after infections and it takes some time after, get recurring throat or sinus issues, are burnt out, anxious, and not sleeping, overworked. These are all people, if any of this describes you, then you would benefit from getting acupuncture around cold and flu season, which is right now because everyone around me is getting sick. Um, okay. Cold and flu doesn't have to mean that you are suffering every year, every season, every change of weather. Um, Supporting your immune system isn't about fear, and it's about teaching your body resilience. And if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who is always sick. And if you want more integrative, grounded medical education, then this is a channel for you. If you would like to know a little more about what other home remedies I did, comment that below, and I'll definitely share a little bit more on that. And I think that's all I had to yap about for today. This topic was very inspired by the last 2 weeks of my life, really. People at clinic, people at work, um, family, everyone's just been getting sick, and my own experience with it. And then I was like, I can needle myself and make this go away real fast. And that's exactly what it did. And it still blew my mind of how fast it worked instantaneously, honestly, with the correct point prescription, obviously. And yeah, until next time.